Thanks for joining me today as I go over my channel analytics. I'm going to do this every Monday as part of my YouTube video schedule. So I joined YouTube back in 2013 with another channel called All Things Julie, and then I made the decision and started on November 13th of 2024 to start a new channel that was completely devoted to my vintage and antique reselling business. I still have the channel All Things Julie, but I decided I wanted to start fresh. I'm not sure that was a great idea, but it's the decision I made, and so I'm going to move forward with it. So as of today, February 9th, it's almost 3 months since I started this channel, and I put out 36 videos on this channel. The first couple are pretty terrible, but they're still there because I think that they're they're valuable in their terribleness, if that makes any sense. So today I'm proud to announce that I have 88 subscribers. Last week at this time I had 74. So I have gained 14 subscribers in a 1 week period. I'm at least at the point where I can say, at least for this past week, that I gained an average of 2 subscribers per day since I gained 14 in a 1 week period. Thank you so much to all of my subscribers. And also, thank you so much for your comments and your likes. I have been answering every single comment that I get, and it really helps keep me motivated when I know that people are commenting on the videos, because that probably means that they're watching the whole thing and that they found it valuable enough to watch the whole thing. Today, instead of doing an extensive channel analytics update video where I'm showing you a screenshot of my laptop, I thought I would just use this whiteboard to give a summary and to give a visual representation to myself of where I am each week. I'm going to take a little bit different direction this week and just sort of outline some things that I have learned along the way in the past 3 months, and some things that I have learned that I still need to try, and some ways that I think I'm growing and improving. A little bit later in this video, I'm going to discuss YouTube Shorts. But right now, I would like to conduct just a quick poll. In the comment section, will you please answer this question? Do you enjoy watching YouTube Shorts? Now, if you have time to explain why you do like them or why you don't like them, that would be awesome. But if all you have time for is just a simple yes or no, I do like YouTube Shorts, or no, I don't like YouTube Shorts, then a simple yes or no answer is also fine. I'm just trying to gauge if the people who watch my videos enjoy watching YouTube Shorts or not. So thank you. Please let me know what you think. One of the things that I'm experiencing is I'm running 2 software programs for my video editing work on my HP laptop. Now, this is a nice laptop, and it has served me very, very well for many years, but it is struggling a little bit with the workload that is being required from these 2 software programs. One is that I'm using a free version of DaVinci Resolve for video editing, and I love it. It's not easy. If you're like me and you have no experience with video editing and are just trying to learn everything on your own, I would say that once you get the hang of it, it's an amazing program, and the free version is also really impressive, and the free version is all that I need. It does put a strain on my laptop, and then in addition to DaVinci Resolve, I am using Descript, which is a software program where I'm able to put my video clips in it, and I'm basically just able to edit my language so easily in Descript. Now, Descript is not free. That's a paid subscription, but I will say that it is completely worth it. I can't really imagine doing this without Descript. Descript cuts out all of my ums and ahs, and surprisingly, the filler word that I say the most is the word so. I say it all the time. So when I'm using Descript, I can just go in there and delete the words and so and ah and the gaps, and it does it so easily, whereas to do that in DaVinci Resolve would be very, very time consuming and laborious for me. So I'm using both of these programs, and I've learned that I definitely cannot run both of them at the same time on my laptop. But before I have to make the decision about buying a new laptop, I'm considering running 2 laptops at the same time to cut my editing time in half. I figure one computer can be running Descript, and then the other computer, while I'm waiting for Descript to export the video that I just finished, that takes some time. So while I'm waiting, I can be on a second laptop working on video editing in DaVinci Resolve on that second computer. So I might just be real fancy and have 2 computers that I'm using at the same time. And I think that that will work for me. And it should cut my time in half and take some of the strain off of my laptop. I mentioned that I have a laptop, another HP laptop at my house that my son bought, and it's not being used. So I figure I don't have to buy another one. Let's just see how it works with using 2 side by side. And then I'll make the decision at a later date if I need to buy a new laptop or not. Something else that I'm paying for is Canva. And I am using a paid version of Canva. It is only $15 a month, and I am still using Canva for my thumbnails. Now, I could be using a free version of Canva, and honestly, the only reason I'm still using a paid subscription to Canva is because I like the background removal feature, and you have to have the Canva Pro is what it's called. So for instance, in my thumbnails, when I have pictures of myself holding one of my vintage finds, I can take a picture of myself and Canva will remove the background from that picture for use in the thumbnail. So I really like that feature, and that's basically the only reason I'm paying for Canva right now. But I like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. So another thing is that I'm still using my Samsung A52 phone to film. I do not have an iPhone, and I know that that is the preferred phone for filming because it does have better video quality. However, I'm becoming more comfortable with using the back camera of my Samsung phone, which means I can't see myself when I'm filming, which at first bothered me, but it's one of the ways I'm growing. I'm able to just look into the back camera lens of my phone, and even though I can't see myself, I'm becoming more comfortable with that. Here's something I learned because I wear glasses, and I learned this from Kevin Colby. He's a YouTuber. He has a channel that focuses largely on helping new YouTubers like me. And he did a question and answer video where one of the questions that someone was asking him was, how come your ring light is not reflected in your glasses? And he said that it was because he paid extra for this film that goes on glasses to make them not reflect. So I don't have that. When you see me wearing glasses, I am wearing drugstore readers that I get at Dollar General or Dollar Tree, and they were not made specifically for me. These are 2.5. When I wear them, you can see the ring light reflected in my glasses, and I can't stand that. It looks terrible. So when I'm wearing my contact lenses like I am right now, I can use my ring light and not have that problem. But I don't like to put my contacts in every day. So one of the ways that I'm growing is I finally scheduled an eye appointment for myself to go ahead and get a new pair of glasses that are actually the right prescription for me. I'm going to pay extra for the anti-reflective film or whatever it's called so that I can still wear my glasses, which is what I prefer, and use a ring light to illuminate my face and make my lighting in my videos a little bit better without my viewers being able to see the ring light in the reflection of my glasses. It's exciting. One of the things that I have learned from watching other YouTubers is that it is very helpful to be on a consistent schedule with YouTube. So I decided a couple of weeks ago that I was going to try this schedule. Monday would be a channel analytics update and an update on my YouTube monetization journey. Wednesday would be some type of tips or advice video for new vintage resellers or established vintage resellers. And Friday would be all about the products, either a thrift haul video or a booth sales report video where I share what sold in my antique booth during my 2-week pay period. I will say that the YouTube schedule that I decided for myself was very challenging the first week, and I was scrambling. The second week, I grew and I was able to get a little bit ahead of myself. I was able to have videos ready 2 days before they were scheduled to come out. So that greatly improved my processes, and my schedule seems a lot more doable now that I started working ahead instead of always scrambling to keep up. One thing that I finally learned how to do, and it wasn't really that hard, I just hadn't figured out how I was going to handle it, was doing voiceovers. So I shared in, I think it was my first YouTube monetization journey video, that I'm fairly shy and I'm concerned about what other people think of me. So even though a lot of people in my niche go to thrift stores and I can tell that they're actually talking to their camera and doing all of their audio while they're shopping in the thrift store, I'm just too shy to do that. And I'm too worried about what people will think about me. Uh, it hasn't happened yet to where I've been asked what I'm doing. I'm also really cognizant of not putting other people on film whose permission I don't have to be filming those people. You definitely don't want to do that with children, I will say that. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to shop when I sort of have the aisle to myself. And if I don't have the aisle to myself, I will wait and show another aisle, and then I'll come back to the aisle when it's clear of any other shoppers. And then I'm coming home and doing a voiceover. And so that's something that I've learned how to do, is just to have a video of my shopping, and then I erase the volume on it because it's usually just a lot of noise from the noisy shopping cart, honestly. And then I have learned how to do a voiceover and just put all of that together in DaVinci Resolve. It's super easy and user friendly. And finally, for today, something I learned from Riva Reveals, a channel that I watch. She does a lot of videos where she helps new YouTubers as well. One thing that I gained from her today was that I think I'm going to do some shorts, even though there are a lot of creators who think that shorts aren't super valuable. They kind of are when you're just getting started, because they will help the YouTube algorithm sort of find your audience, I believe. I've definitely done a lot of shorts on the All Things Julie channel, and they're not very time consuming because I did very little to no editing. And I always enjoyed them and thought that they were fun. So I figure, if I think they're enjoyable and they're not very time consuming, then why not do some shorts and see if it will help me boost my views. And by boosting views, if it will help just sort of draw some new people who are interested in my niche. It's just a matter of finding them and reaching them with my brand new channel. I guess it's not really brand new if it's 3 months old now. I have watched YouTubers who I really respect say they got monetized in a week or 3 weeks or 3 months or something like that. And that's probably not going to happen for me since I'm at 3 months. It was Jen from Silver and Solo who was able to get monetized in 10 weeks. But she did say that that's not the norm, that the norm for brand new channels is more like 6 months. So I'm only 3 months in. I need to be patient and I need to keep showing up. I need to be consistent with my schedule. If I can't make it for those 3 videos per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I'm really going to try my best to do, I will still do a minimum of 2 videos per week. One of them will be one of these types of videos where I'm just kind of documenting my journey toward monetization on YouTube, and another one will be about my antique and vintage reselling business. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. All of your comments mean so much to me, and as you'll see, I've been responding to all of them. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.